pressure.
Hey guys, we're out here. We got 22-mile-an-hour gusts.
At West Kendall.
We got our
falling temperature 71 degrees.
We got our weather radio.
At Homestead, partly cloudy. Temperature.
We have our BCB
wind northeast
cooking kit
15 miles an hour.
Set up here.
Pines, cloudy. Temperature 73 degrees.
With a
wind northeast of 17
Esbit
miles
fuel
an hour,
tab. I'll show you. It's burning here.
Partly cloudy.
I put this on
degrees,
about 5 minutes ago. Gonna make some ramen noodles. There's my canteen.
Temperature 73 degrees.
I lit the BCB cube with a stormproof match right here. And I just have a plastic cutting area, cutting board that I cut down that I use to cook on. And I got a drum liner or a garbage can on the floor here. And then here's my hammock setup that you guys seen earlier in the day. It's hard to see at night, but we're underneath the tarp. And we're waiting for our water to boil so we can cook our ramen noodles.
76 degrees. Marine observations. Salwee rocks recorded northeast wind at 24 knots. Sea surface temperature was 78 degrees. Lake Worth recorded northeast wind at 20 knots. Sea surface temperature was 77 degrees.
A lot of bugs out tonight too.
Recorded east wind at 14 knots. Sea surface temperature was 79 degrees. Settlement point recorded.
We'll come back when this is boiled up. Guys, Anthony here. It's 12:30 Sunday morning the next day. I did sleep out last night. We did have wind gusts over 20 miles an hour. Today it's a lot less windy. Nevertheless, everything held up very good. The way I had this system rigged was, you know, kind of awkward based on where in my yard it was set up. You could see here, I used a combination of 10 pegs. I used a combination of things that were in my backyard, like broken rocks and stones, to hold the cordage down. And so I improvised a little bit the same way you would have to improvise if you were in the field. A couple things I would have done a little different. I probably would have dropped this edge of the tarp down to about ground, very close to the ground, and maybe staked it straight down to the ground instead of having it you know, a couple feet off the ground. I think that would have helped a little bit better, even though it was not cold or anything last night. But that's just one thing I would have done different. The hammock was set up perfect, very comfortable. The only thing I didn't show you yesterday that I added in is in this hammock there's a spot for in between where you sleep and the bottom of the hammock. There's a spot to put the Thermarest, and so I put my Thermarest Trail Pro inside here, and it makes it just a lot sturdier when you're sleeping, and it makes it a lot more comfortable. The only blanket I used, I did not need a sleeping bag. I just used a you know, a real light fleece blanket last night, and that's all I needed to sleep out with. Basically, very comfortable night, very nice night. And inside my hammock I have the Ridgeline, which I had my headlamp on, and that was it. I had my canteen with me for water in the tent, in the hammock, and that was it. So this video just showing you the setup. All my stress points on this DD tarp are just amazing. I mean, this tarp is reinforced on the back, as you can see here, with this like a vinyl reinforcement. Just very well made. 19 tie-out points. I may have been good when it's real windy to guy out maybe one of these center points here, just guy it out to the ground, give you a little more support, and then a little more room inside to walk around if you had to. But other than that, that was just a follow-up video from last night. I did cook out with my BCB set. I showed that earlier. And so I had everything I needed right under my whole entire campsite here. So all in all, it was a good night, and I think it was a good learning experience. And you should, whether it's in your yard or in the field, whenever you could get out and test your gear. You know, leave it up for a few days, put it together, sleep in it, you know, give it a little bit of a torture test. That way when you really have to take it out, you know what to expect, and you know kind of different configurations to set it up in. I think I showed that with this tarp in a previous video that I did, how I set it up as a tent. And I'll put that video in the link too, along with some other videos I did with the DD Hammock. But this is a great investment. DD Hammocks is an online company. They're out in the UK. When I purchased this setup, not only was it reasonable, but I think it came in 2 days, which is incredible coming from the UK. The only thing I'm going to change on this is maybe add the whoopee slings that they sell and replace these tapes. That way I could adjust the hammock with the whoopee slings a lot easier than untying it. But other than that, this thing rocks. Great setup, especially for South Florida. It's not heavy. I definitely prefer this over a tent any day. This type of setup. A lot more comfortable to sleep. And so, thanks for joining me. Please send us your comments and questions. If you have a similar setup, let me know what you're doing, or let me know, give me some tips on what I could do better next time. I appreciate your support and all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Thanks.